Right, we're into the meat of February already, and it's time to look at WTI crude oil once more. Our monthly look at the crude oil price, what's been going on and where it's likely to go. Kind of take a look at the fundamentals, technicals, bit of sentiment, put it all together and try and come up with an idea, forecast, see where it is heading next. So let's get into the analysis. So firstly into some fundamentals, and the Baker Hughes rig count, my barometer for the health of the energy sector as a whole, like that US line there. Change from prior count +2, change from last year 126, so still, pretty bullish. So I'm going to give that a weak bullish outlook there. Then into some inventory numbers out on Wednesday 3:30. That time there is GMT, so that'll be US afternoon. Forecast 0.321 million barrels over a previous 2.423. Nothing too much to talk about there at the moment. Looking for those outliers, differences from the forecast to jump that price, add a bit of volatility spice into the mix. Some sentiment based technical analysis here. Down the bottom we have seasonality, and as you can see it starts to push on up this time of year and heads on through into spring before that drop off there, so bullish there. And then these two lines above that, that's the commitment of traders data, large commercials and large speculators. Now what we are looking for from these two is from the commercials, an inverse relationship to the price, and the large speculators, they're the guys that bet on that price movement, should be mostly correct most of the time, so we'd want that going in line correlated to the price. And as we see it at the moment, see that price going up, we see the large speculators going up and the commercials coming down, so that to me gives us a shorter term bullish sign for the commitment of traders data, and like I said, seasonality also bullish. And then oil volatility, it's the OVX index that goes into the options pricing model, and it's a good guide for the relationship to price action. I'm looking for that purple line you can see there, or maroony type line, to be below the bands there, and the moving average to be bullish. It's the inverse relationship, and that to be heading down as well, the indicator there. And at the moment we do have that, although it's just starting to come back into the band, so maybe a bit of more neutrality coming in as it heads towards that moving average. But so at the moment with that under there, it's more a bullish outlook on the volatility side. Then I've got these baskets of currencies that are major players in the oil world, and that can give you an idea. Also, they move along with the price of oil, give you an idea of what's going on with that oil price. I've got a longer medium term view on the left hand side, longer term, and as you can see the line there is slap bang in the middle of the bands. It's moving up, which is a bullish sign, but in that band at the moment it's more of a weak bullish, maybe more neutral type view. And then in the medium term on the right hand side, you can actually see that it has broken out above, and if we pulled up the chart now, the price, we'd see that moving in sync. So reasonably bullish in the short to medium term. Longer term, maybe more weak bullish. Then heading into the raw price technical analysis, we've got weekly Heikin-Ashi chart here of CL1 ticker, that's the front month futures contract. And takeaways, well, we've got this 2 standard deviation regression line. You can see for most of the time it has been trading within there, just eking its way out at the bottom there at the moment. And then we've got these Fibonacci areas, this 80, 81 zone and the 69.70, which is where it bounced off on. But at the moment, like I say, it's in this block of activity. There's been historic price action back there in the past. You could almost call it a weak head and shoulders maybe. So if you're on the bearish side, we could be seeing that price coming off down into there. But you have got a lot of volume here, which could provide some sort of support area around the sort of mid $50. But if it can hold up here, like I said, it's up into this space, back into that 2 standard deviation regression band area with a sort of target there, sort of looking like a maximum there of $115 around that point if it grows like that. Then some real short-term price action with the 4-line break chart. For those reversals in the price, we can see that run up in the price there and then the pullback. So we've got a short reversal pattern in play with a couple of numbers for you to think about for entry points: $77.50 and $76.50. Then the Renko charts, medium on the left, long term on the right. What's been going on in the medium term? We can see that nice trend up, and we go back to the about a week and a half's worth of price data there. Signals wise, it's a bit more bearish, as you can see there, both those two giving us short signals. And price action topped out around this Fibonacci line at $80 before pulling on back into these band areas. So for me at the moment, that stays neutral in the short term. We'd have to look for this double bottom here, break below 78.5 before going into this zone here. Upwise, if it bounces from there, it's those highs again, and then 82, 83 sort of dollar, maybe even $84 in that short term. And then on the longer term, we can see this strong support area around $73, $74, and it's bounced up there twice this year so far. Then it's getting into all this noise, topped out there, that's $82, so that's going to be its first hard area to break through. If it can, 83.5, 87, almost $89, $90 there for the upside. Down wide, breaking through these bands, $78, $79, then we're talking 77, 75.5, and then back down to that very strong support area. So that's the make or break zone. Below that, it shoots on down into heading towards the mid 50s like we saw in the earlier chart, or it bounces on back up. So at the moment it's looking a bit range bound, indecisive between $73 and $83. So with that, let's give WTI crude oil its score. So score wise, I'm going neutral overall. It seems to be a ranging market, and it's quite a wide range, so it offers quite a lot of opportunity there between $73, $83. Get more trend excited either side of that for a longer term move. So heading into the data on the top right, the other random variables there we put in to weight the decision making. Overall, not bad really. Bullish week, bullish. Then the two charts, Renko timers, medium term, longer term. Long term, bit more neutral. Medium term, more of a mixed bag. At the moment, targets upside 1.5 and 3.25 to 1. Downsides 0.6 and 1 to 1. So at the moment, a neutral range bound market. Looking at that analysis, I'll be picking off those wide ranges. Like I said, it's about $10, so plenty of opportunity and money to be had in there. And look out for those breakouts either side of those wings and the prices. Let me know what you think in the comments below of where the oil price is heading next. Love to hear your opinion there. Now, if you want to learn the technical analysis that I've put into this production, then I've got a great playlist on my YouTube channel, all the technical analysis you need to know, and that's coming up right now.